happens now in our final game. In the upper right, in the pink,
MC.
he's upgrading Blink. In the bottom center in the orange, he is
Dead Pixels FanTaSy.
It's a 48-second blink timing right there.
Yeah,
it's pretty quick.
Hey,
you know,
hey.
Yeah?
He's upgrading Blink. Ah! Oh, it's not funny twice in a row. Okay, sorry.
Oh, man. Your jokes are like concussive shells on my excitement.
Wow, that was brutal.
Yeah. All right. It's like I was MC and you were Penguin during that joke. So, this map, Merry-Go-Round, it can be hard for Protoss to secure the third. That's like kind of the point of contention a lot of the time.
Yep.
But you know, you can do it. It's not completely undoable. It's just it's a kind of tough map. It like leans towards Terran, which I would say, if I'm telling FanTaSy how to play this, that he should really focus heavily on scouting. So we'll see what he does with that. Maybe he wants to mix it up a lot early on too. I don't know. That's a way that sometimes Terrans deal with like players that they feel they're better than, or it's like sometimes a difficult map is just like constant like tech harassments and stuff. But I wonder what MC has planned here.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm also curious if FanTaSy does anything, like trying to pull a fast one. He's a pretty strategic player, but I feel like MC's not the guy you cheese out of a tournament.
Generally not, no.
Generally not. I'm trying to think of all the games we've casted him, and it's a lot, by the way.
No, he's...
4 years of casting MC games, whether it's in Korea or overseas.
He's too scrappy and too with it to be cheesed out. You actually, the way to kill MC is to scout what he's doing in macro amount.
There are some players that, you know, you take somebody. I think a good example of this for those who have followed StarCraft from the beginning was Hydra. If you take away one of the things in his build early, things tend to fall apart. Yeah. He has to have everything. If he's allowed to have all the things he wants in the early game, he never wins mid game or late game. But there are players where you can actually screw up their tech or kill a bunch of workers early on. And those players are pretty resilient. They bounce back, and I think MC is a perfect example of that.
Okay.
Is he'll pretty much identify what you're doing. Even if he gets put in a bad position, he can usually recover and, uh-oh.
Yeah, that hurts. And this is what I was talking about with the scouting thing. He even proxied it far away, like a bad proxy location, to try to hide it. But FanTaSy's on top of these things. This is very painful. MC looks like he's trying to decide what to do about this right now. Is he going to cancel?
Like, can I get an Oracle out of
I think
this
he's going to cancel.
Reapers don't kill buildings very quickly. So.
Doubtful. But yeah, this is like...
What is this? What are we seeing here?
He's actually... I guess he's going to send another probe. Yeah, he's sending this...
Oh, this is so fugly. Oh, I hate it.
Well, he hates it more, believe me. Look, he's going to have turrets up. It's rough. MC is sitting here on one base.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? That's how long it takes for a Reaper to kill a building?
Sounds right to me.
All right, guys, if your friends are ever like, how long does it take to kill a Reaper? For a Reaper to kill a building, you could just tell them this story. Be like, it's not even like an exaggeration.
They don't have an attack that hits buildings, guys.
Yeah. that was crazy. Yeah. I can't believe... Okay, well, we learned. We were joking about it, but no, that's actually the case. He's like, oh, okay, I'll just send my Stalker all the way across the map. Even FanTaSy is like, what? Oh, my God, this is happening. This is reality. That just happened.
Well, you know what? He killed the Oracle, and he has a Widow Mine.
Yep. Had the Oracle
still just hold.
Oh!
Move those SCVs! Okay. All right, he's starting to hold this.
What am I seeing right now? Okay, so a Void Ray's coming.
Well,
I don't understand
MC,
the world anymore. He's like, watch this, you can't attack me. It already hit once. So he goes up there. MC.
Oh.
All right, well, let's just remember, guys, no matter what happens here, that a Stalker can go all the way across the map and save. that pylon from a Reaper.
Oh, man. Now we do have this Void Ray coming in right now.
Okay, now there is a Widowmine right down there. I don't know if he actually got vision of that. But he can try to move around that.
This is a tough one, actually.
What is going on?
I bet he just keeps making Void Rays, too. Like,
Yeah,
we've seen MC do stuff like this before. Okay, obviously this makes a lot more sense. He
the
needs
Oracle's
the detection.
probably better.
But
He can actually just break in there.
Oh, man, even going to get the reactor?
This is too funny.
That would hurt
Oh,
so
I thought he
much.
was actually going to get it there.
Yeah, it looked
this
like
is
it.
Still, though, this is too funny. The Oracle's out, by the way, and it's headed over here. I can't believe this game looks like this. This is
MC, man. This is what his games look like.
okay, well. Oh, my God!
No.
He gets it.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know, Tastes. I guess this is
that's
looking
all
pretty
she
good
wrote.
for MC right now, right?
Oh, my God.
FanTaSy right now.
What
I
is
feel like
this
he
game?
stopped reacting for a minute. He's like, what is going on? If you haven't played against MC, man, I guess you haven't felt this.
Yeah.
No one plays quite like this.
I can't believe this worked.
But it did.
I can't believe how much his game understanding must have been. Well, I guess he was sending a pylon with that as well. But I wonder if even MC was like, yeah, that'll finish. I'll get that Oracle out, no problem.
I think he probably thought the pylon would die, most likely. But
Yeah.
maybe, you know.
Okay, well, Terran's in a tough spot. The factory and the barracks make a bit of a bottleneck here. And he's actually going to get the barracks now.
Yeah, it's tough because he lost the barracks. Like,
oh, my God, he gets the Widowmine.
Oh, my God.
This is so bad.
Yeah,
And
it's
actually,
basically over. That's
even
it.
the position that they're in right now, he can't cancel that Widowmine making just yet. Oh, okay, he does do that, but that's going to give another opportunity for him to come in now. Misplay there with the Oracle, but he goes and gets his bunker down. I mean,
well, that's it. Like,
that's it.
That's just way too many
This
stalkers.
happened, guys.
Yep, MC with a pretty awesome victory there. You know, the time warp,
So crazy.
plus 2 stalkers, plus Oracle, killing those Marines just allowed him to pile drive his opponent.
MC gets out first. Everybody doubted him.
Yeah.
All the players thought that he was good, but not that good. We're gonna get an MC ceremony. Is he gonna go out there and rip a nerd's heart out? What's he gonna do?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Well, FanTaSy now has to wait for.
So salty.
Well, he has to beat
So
Rogue again now. And
salty.
that's a tough one, man. But MC coming out in first place.
The amount of salt in those feelings is not healthy, guys.
How cool would it be if MC just straight up won GSL this season? He's like, well, I don't know. I just win whatever tournament I go into.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
Again, really unbelievable game. FanTaSy saw the proxy. He sent the Reaper there, obviously to kill the pylon, to stop the Oracle from being made, or at least to delay it.
Yep.
And, I mean, we're talking about just split seconds that mattered. And he managed to get that out and bust him. Now on to an interview with our champion for today, MC.
축하드립니다.
네, 고맙습니다.
네, 자 오늘
Says, let's
두
meet our first
선수들이
player who's advanced to the round of 16,
선수들이
MC.
있었는데 가장 먼저 올라가게 됐습니다. 소감이 어떠세요?
So your opponents
원래
expected
이제
you to be in the bottom of the group, but
거북이
you are
걔들이
third,
좀
and you got first. How do you feel?
그래서
네.
그냥 뭐 개짖는 소리였죠.
와 이렇게 세게 말씀하셨지만 사실 정명훈 선수
I think they were
경기를
scared. They were
보면서
just pretending they were
너무 잘한다
strong.
이렇게 말했다는 저희 보고를 듣게 됐습니다. 그런데 이렇게 멋진 플레이를 보여주셨어요. 정명훈 선수와의 경기 어떠셨나요?
제가 저그였으면 졌을 것 같아요. 저그도
How were your
진짜
matches against
잘하더라고요.
FanTaSy?
근데 프로토스전은 아직
You know, if I was a Zerg player, I'd
그
would
올인에
think I
대한
was going to lose.
부족한 것 같아요. 그래서
네.
제가 한 수 가르쳐 줬고요.
But
이제 같이 16강 갔으면 좋겠어요.
I don't feel like he has a good understanding of how Protoss all-in play works.
10년 동안 친구인데
네.
잘했으면 좋겠어요.
아, 네, 또 친한 친구 사이에 정말 명경기였습니다. 2세트에서 이 초반에 예언자가 잡혔을
He also
때
said that he's an old friend of mine. FanTaSy was back when he was 15.
굉장히
So he hopes he still gets out of this group.
뒤에 계속 꾸역꾸역 이렇게 계속 수습을 해 나가다가 결국엔 내줬잖아요. 그 2세트는 어떠셨나요?
2세트 때 제가 예언자 가면서 그
Can you
낚시만
explain
조심하자
the second set?
SC로
It seemed pretty advanced at the beginning, but then you ended up losing.
아, 참을 수 없다.
네.
저는 맛을 봐야겠다 하고 딱 이제
And he
펄시광 키고
says,
들어갔는데 갑자기 터진 거예요.
네.
가지고 이건
yes, I didn't really
두
expect
번째 경기에서는 좀 말린
the
것 같아요.
mind games from him at all.
낚시 때문에. 그래서 이제 전멸 추격자 타이밍도 느려지고 그래가지고
네. 아쉬움이 크셨던 것
So
같은데
because
저희
of that,
황영재 해설을 비롯해서 중계진도
all of
와,
my production was
정말
way
이번
behind.
낚시가 너무 잘해서 그래서 이렇게
And
경기가
that's why the match
어렵게
ended
된 것
like
같다
that.
말씀을 하셨습니다. 오늘 황영재 해설 질문도 들어볼게요.
네, 일단 예상 전혀
All right,
못했는데
let's see what our great commentator wants to say. He says, yeah, we didn't really expect this result either.
1세트 때 초반에 이제 몰아치다가 병력을 살짝 몰리는 타임이 왔어요. 보통이라면 몰아치만 하는데 그때 혹시 병력을 따로 그냥 다 빼버린 이유가 있었나요?
And he's asking about the
그냥
second set. What happened back
유리한데
there?
무리하지 말고 전멸 되고 싸우자라는 생각을 했어요. 그냥 그래가지고 이제 전멸 완료되고는 앉을 자신이 있으니까 그래서
뭐 저희는 약간 이제 좀
He was talking about how he had a
지옥을
big
보여주기
powered
위해서
up army. He thought he was going to
일부러
engage all in
좀
with that, but he
빼는 게
pulled back and he
아니라
said,
이렇게 했었는데 뭐 그건 아니었던 거죠.
그냥 제가 이제 무리하다가 많이 졌어가지고
네.
확실하게 하려고 이제 세 번째 멀티도 짓고 전멸까지 완성되고
usually I win in my forced fights,
했는데 병력이 너무 없어서 그냥 끝냈어요.
그리고 이제 마지막
but I
세트
thought
같은
that
경우엔
I've lost a lot of matches doing that, so I thought it would be a better idea to pull back that
들키고
one
나면
time.
보통 좀 접거나 아니면 패턴을 바꾸는 경우가 있는데 그대로
Let's talk about the
강행하게
third set,
되면
MC.
세
He did a proxy and he caught it.
제가
Tell us how
두
that.
번째 판에 예언자가
And usually when they're spotted, they
그래가지고
cancel, but you
좀
didn't.
화났어요. 그래서 이거 한번 막아봐. 이거 테란 중에 내 열판 하면은
Yeah, I was kind of
아홉 판
upset when it got
막아봐.
spotted.
그냥 그런 생각으로 했어요 그때. 그래서 이제
그래도 들켜도 먹힌다.
그러니까 이제
I decided to just keep going
영훈이가 두 번째
on
판에
to the
제가
all in.
예언자하고 멀티를 했잖아요. 그러니까 이제 좀 방심했던 것 같아요. 아무래도 멀티
He
하겠지.
said, so if you can defend it,
진짜
defend
오진
it then?
않겠지. 그러니까 얘도 이제 예상 바뀌었던 거죠. 얘 이걸 와? 이런 생각했을 거야 아마.
만약 그때 좀 테란이 좀
I'm-
손쉽게 막으려면
I'm wondering if
어떤
FanTaSy had the same
식으로
expectations
막아줬으면
that the great
벙커가
commentator had,
완성돼 있었으면
that I would probably
아마
cancel
근데
and then
벙커가
switch
완성이 안 돼가지고.
plans, shift gears.
솔직히 그게 주요했죠.
But
시간의 곡과 함께 예언자랑
That might have been one of the reasons why that strategy was effective.
공업기가 좀
And
활기를
because it was a bit of a twisted strategy, it might have caught him off
인터뷰
guard.
때 무슨 말을 할 걸 다 생각하고 전략 짰나요?
아니요 그냥
아니 설명이 이렇게 미리 준비한 것처럼.
게임
네.
프로 게이머인데
He says, I feel almost as if you were expecting to have a winner's interview and you prepared your strategies.
근데 이제 그 경기의
He
내적인
says,
플레이를
no, never.
보면 뭐 저희도 그렇게 보긴 했지만 상당히 군더더기
you speak
없고
too highly of
깔끔하고 경량급의 그 느낌을 보여주는데 현실에 좀 그런 것들 담아볼 생각 없나요? 좀 가벼운 몸놀림.
아니 솔직히 지금 조금 다이어트 하고 있는데 그러니까 이게 완벽하게 하고 있는 건 아니고요.
네.
일단 야식을 끊었어요. 그러니까 이제 좀 피부 좋아지고 살 조금 빠졌어요. 뭐
He said, so your
티도 안 나는데 티도 안 나요 솔직히. 근데 이제
playing's been really
뭔가
light
좀
and your movement's been
건강해지는
really
느낌이라서
fast.
이제 GSL 준비하느라 운동도 못 했는데 이제 시간이 좀 많잖아요. 그래서 운동도 좀 하고 그리고
Oh,
이제 새로운
basically, he was
팀을
asking him
찾고
about his
있어요.
current
그래서
fitness.
솔직히
right now.
협회든 해외든 상관없이 저를 불러만
He says, I've actually been cutting down on junk food, and
네.
앞으로
he's really trying to get in better shape.
확신은 못 드리겠지만 노력해보겠습니다 다이어트.
이게 원래 이벤트는 제가 이렇게 그 유도를 하는 게 아닌데 이게 거의 끝내버렸어요 인터뷰를 지금.
네, 제가 딱 인터뷰하는 모습을 옆에서 가만히
And
지켜보는데 이 배지 보이시나요?
You know, when you travel overseas so much, man,
두 개의
it's brutal. By the way, I love his
배지가
shirt.
자랑스럽게 걸려 있습니다. 장민철 선수의
Also, you can see he's got the 2 championship badges there on his shirt. I wonder if he's going to go all the way with this one as well.
이 배지를 한동안 안 차다가 오랜만에 여기 와서 찾는데 이 배지가 기운을 준 것 같고.
They were asking him, what is your goal this
사실
season?
제가 작년까지만 하더라도 좀 뭐라 해야지 동기부여.
I haven't really.
게임을 잘해야겠다는
He was talking about how he hasn't really worn these badges on his
잘할 만큼
clothes.
잘했고 최고의 선수니까. 근데 이제 이번 연도 들어서 동기부여가 생긴 게.
But I want to really motivate myself and bring some great results.
불러주지도 않고 네. 그런 거에 좀 자기한테 실망을 했고요.
네.
제 클래스 그리고 가치를 증명해서 새로운 팀에 들어가고 싶습니다.
네, 오늘 보여주신
He said, "It's been a little bit tough. I've been teamless right now." He hasn't actually been asked on any teams just yet. So he's been a little bit disappointed in himself.
인터뷰하신 게 오랜만이잖아요.
And so he's trying really hard to get super motivated so he can come out here, do well.
한국에서 스타2가
And he's really hoping to bring some great results this time around. And the final question is, MC, do you have any anything to say to your fans? Excuse me. And he says, yes.
정말 감사드립니다. 그리고 이제
The SC2 season's been going really well, especially with the start of the season at GSL.
꿀조를 찾아서 8강까지 바라보도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 장민철 선수 앞으로의 활약도
He says it's been
기대해보겠습니다. 다시
a
한번
little bit light here with the audience
축하드립니다.
today, but he says thank you for everybody who's been watching and
네,
supporting
이렇게
him.
해서 오늘
Expect great results and
2015년
games from him in
첫
the
번째
future.
시즌 가장 먼저 16강을 이뤄낸 장민철 선수와 이야기를
Well,
나눠봤습니다.
Artosis, it's really cool to see MC winning here.
참 많은 분들이
But before we go on any further with that, let's talk a little bit more about the events we got going on here. If you come down to the studio,
That's right. Of course, just like last year, you get a coin. You get a GSL coin for showing up. You get 2 coins if your cheerful is shown. That's a sign that you make in the studio. If that's shown on camera, we're going to give you 2 coins. But instead of the 2 coins, you can get a movie ticket. So that's your choice. Do you want the extra coins, or do you want to go see American Sniper? It's a new movie that GSL is giving away tickets to.
Yeah.
So
Entry to the studio is free, so come down here anytime. You can see the games live. You can even hear our commentary. You can meet us in person. You can get a movie ticket.
that's right. So choose what you want to do. Make a sign, probably about Artosis, and it'll get on camera. There was like 4 or 5 tasteless signs down there that I saw, and none of them got on camera so far this show. So
They're just not good enough.
They're
man.
just, I mean, no one cares. So make an Artosis sign, get your GSL coins, your movie tickets, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Stay